mode. Yeah, no, no. I, I, as much as I want to suffer and see, probably for the best to not do that. All right, let's do it. Spend around 80 on Cold Steel 1. Haven't played the first three. I played Trails 1 for a little bit, but put it on the back burner. Also, why is it not booting up? Ah, here it is. It was like a delayed boot. But yeah, I highly recommend going to play Trails 1. It's so good. Like the world building, all like the little details. Like if you're one to love a game for all the little details it has, you'll feel right at home with Trails 1. I pretty much like, or nothing really stood out to me in a bad way. In terms of like things I saw that I didn't like or anything like that. Like I don't think I ever really complained about anything in Trails 1. Like, yeah, I think that speaks for a lot for Trails 1 in my opinion. And yeah, so 1.5 years in the making, as in me being lazy and pushing it off for everything else that I've been doing from that time. Here we are with Trails 2, basically. Also the fan translation for Zero no Kiseki. Yeah, I heard about that. Oh, it's almost done? Ooh. Alright. Just because I like my JRPGs a little bit on the harder side, let's do hard mode. And I still have the first Trails game installed, just so I can bring over my save, because I remember hearing that you can bring your save data over. I'm not sure what carries over exactly, but hell, I'll take it all. And yeah, March of 2018. It's been a long time. God, it's gonna take a little while to remember like everything, or as much as I can from the previous game in terms of like the locations and characters and the lore. Plan on restarting Cold Steel 2 on PC and stuff. Uh, After that long a break. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of question marks as I struggle to remember things that I should have remembered going from one game to the other. Also, I should have brought more water for all this reading. Right. Yeah, it's good to see Estelle again. So bright. I tried using my PS4 or PlayStation 3 controller to do with this, but for some reason it doesn't work. Like I couldn't navigate the menus when I tested this. I guess I had to use like XPad or something to change it to be viewed as a 360 controller. So I guess like direct input is weird, and it's just like, oh hey, X input or nothing. But yeah, if I remember from the last game, that was kind of a cliffhanger. Like once like the dust settled from the final story bits, and I'm pretty sure, you know, since we're in the second game now, I'm pretty sure it's not bad if I talk about it. Like last I remember, we beat the big bad. I forgot who it was exactly, but then basically some. Oh yeah, I think it was that researcher dude, who had like ulterior motives throughout the whole game. He revealed something to Joshua about his past, and basically Joshua. Oh wait, I think they said something about his origin, but I can't remember if it was something crazy or if it was just something else. Trails 3. Yeah, there's Trails 1, SC, and the third. Why they name it like that, I don't know, but yeah, there's also the third. But yeah, from the end of the first game, Joshua ran away, ashamed and guilt-ridden from his past and not wanting to be with Estelle. Since in his past he was kind of, I think, brainwashed as like a stone-cold killer. Like, just mercilessly cutting down anyone under the influence of, I think that scientist dude or group or something like that. That's like the very basic gist that I remember. And I think Joshua put Estelle asleep or something, and then Joshua jumped off the castle to make his, like, runaway. That was like the gist of the ending, and I think this game will center around the search for Joshua plus whatever overarching plot there is for going from, or sorry, the overarching plot for the entirety of this trilogy. And I'm pretty sure there's like other stuff that's gonna go on that has been going on, but I completely forgot that from Trails 1. So I hope this game has an encyclopedia for a refresher, because damn it, I am going to need it. 3 Trails, 2 Crossbell, 4 Cold Steel games. No PC yet? Yeah, it's definitely gonna take a while, huh? Ah, that felt good. Haven't slept like that since. What? Oh, right. Cut. Not a foot, but not tonight. Excuse me. Alright, we stayed in the castle last night. Joshua and I are out enjoying celebrations, then we had some ice cream on the way home. We all went to the dinner party. And then... No! This is Joshua's room. But I was staying in the same room as Shara. Shara? Yeah, yeah. Was all that a dream? What? Joshua? Oh god, why is it in 30 frames? Actually, is it because of the cutscenes that are 30? Aha! Good morning, sleepyhead. You took your sweet time waking up. You can't make the gameplay Belial's name on home screen, Grand Blue. Have you checked whether or not the music sliders turned up? That end, like, you did equip him as a main summon, swap to him, and then probably refresh to make it work. Although it should work right away. So wait, there are 5 games before Trails 1, but there are 90s JP only games? Wait, mislabeled, disregard the 5-bit. Oh. Wait, of the 5? Wait, what? Currently on home screen for you? That's weird. Did you accidentally mute Chrome itself? Shara? Really? Warn me the next time you're going to come back for the evening. I was getting a bit worried. Although, it looks to me like you and Joshua managed to talk quite a bit. Shara, where's Joshua? What? Where's... I'm looking for Joshua. Shara, have you seen him? This is important. This is important. I haven't seen him this morning, no. Or yet this morning, no. But weren't you tired yesterday and stayed over in his room? He wasn't there when you woke up? What? I... What? Who'd you hear that from? From Cassius, but why does that... Also, Cassius was... Estelle's father, right? Was that it? Cassius. Okay. Who else am I forgetting from the Trails cast? I remember there's... Was that like a redhead dude? Like some dude with a big sword? I remember there was that like tall monk guy who was like a super tank. Oh wait, what was that little girl's name? That girl with the cannon. I loved using her. Oh my god. From Dad? Okay, where's Dad then? Well, last I saw he was heading up toward the Garden Terrace, but now what? The Garden Terrace? Okay, thanks, bye. Wait, Estelle, wait a... What on earth has gotten into her? Oh yeah, Charizard had her tarot card prediction stuff. Right. Oh. Oh, goddess. Lovers. Reversed. Oh, right. Oh, you know, that's kind of cool. Like, the menu pops up without having to press a button, as long as you hover over the edge, or touch the edge of the screen, it brings up the menu like this. Also, it looks sick. I think it's a little bit on the loud side, maybe? Hmm. I'll have to adjust on volume mixer to fine-tune it a bit more. Character transparency? Oh, right, they don't show you, the controls in-game, huh? Alright, Q and E are change, things. Files. Oh, that's like actual save load stuff. I think I'll continue the trend that I did from the previous game, where I save one full page for an entire chapter and rotate through, and just mark every... Unless there are more than 10 chapters. But I think I'll just do that. Also, let me double check my OBS. Everything good? Yep. Still level 37. Uh, Actually, I wonder what the game starts you off with if you don't import your save, actually. So where are all my weapons? Hey, I worked hard for those. I worked hard for this equipment. What do you mean Joshua made off with my stuff? Unless, nah, I'm getting ahead of myself right here. But yeah, how did everything work again? So you got strength, defense. I think this was art strengths, or art strength, art defense? Was speed... What did speed govern again? Because, like, normally when you think speed, like, other games, like, kind of lump it all together with accuracy, evasion, movement. But then we got movement, agility, dex, speed, all the, like, agility-related skills, like, all right here. I was like, wait, what was the difference between all these again? I forgot how big the entire world is in this game. Carbonian Empire. Oh yeah, like weren't some empires on the verge of war or something? Or was it slowly building up for that? And right, the towers had some... I forget what the significance was to the four towers, but we had to do something with them. Roland was our hometown, I remember that. The farm... Bose. Ruan was that harbor town that was actually pretty cool. Right, the orphanage and it... Oh, right, it got burned down, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the orphanage got burned down during that one part of the story. And then the Royal Academy. Joshua ended up cross-playing as a pretty princess. I remember that. Estelle, being a tomboy, played the Prince Knight, or whatever it was. Let's see, what else I remember? The old man at the lighthouse. Chrome Pass. I don't remember much about that. Limestone Cave. Oh yeah, there was like that. It was either Bandit family or something, whose leader was like hypnotized into doing crazy stuff. I remember that. And then I forgot how the finale went, unfortunately. Sure said Dad went to the garden terrace. I have to find him. Oh, camp just brings up like the entire menu as a not a quick draw thing. So if you click, does it? Okay, so we click on it, sticks. What level did you start off again if you don't import a save? Oh, so don't worry, we'll get our music back once I find my way. Ah, here we go. Ah. Estelle? Dad? We have a problem. I know. Joshua is gone. What? What? How do you know about that? After getting back from the meeting last night, I found you asleep in one of our beds. I left a note on the nightstand as well. Between the two, I have a fairly good idea of what must have happened. Then, the heck are you just standing around here for? We need to find Joshua fast before— Stop, Estelle. What? If he has truly gone to ground, even I have little hope of actually finding him. His skills are almost superhuman. When we fought 5 years ago, I was nearly killed by an 11-year-old. Okay, I only asked this once before, a long time ago, but who is Joshua exactly? Why did you bring him into our home? The Society of Ouroboros. Your answer begins there. With an organization few even know exists. They're an organization that seeks to manipulate the world from the shadows, led by a leader called the Grand Master. Clever name! Joshua was in their employ as an assassin when I first met him. I brought him home because it was his only chance to live free of them. Ouroboros? Even the Bracer Guild knows very little of them. Oh, right, the Bracer Guild. Only top bracers even learn of their existence. Given that the response of the public to the idea of Ouroboros' existence would be rather panic or skepticism, we don't acknowledge them publicly. But they exist. There is no question of that. They've had plans in motion for years. The recent coup is just one example of their machinations. Wait, you mean Lieutenant Lawrence, he was— Yes. You have absolutely no doubt he was another senior agent from the Society. Of course, we doubt he was acting as a lone wolf. He must have had support to accomplish what he did. Support like Joshua, for example. Wait, what? What the heck do you mean? He stated as much in his note. Over the past 5 years, Joshua has been passing along guild secrets to Ouroboros. He claims that he was under the influence of some mental control and didn't even realize what he was doing himself. No. He wouldn't. Ouroboros' cunning is only matched by their malevolence. Stay away from them, Estelle. They are far too dangerous. Oh. Okay, I don't quite get all this, but I just want to make sure. Make sure I'm hearing this right. You're saying we should abandon Joshua. Well, Dad, answer the question! I always knew this day would come. Even 5 years ago when I took him in, I knew we would someday reach this moment. He swore something to me. The first day he actually accepted he could be part of our home. What did he... The moment he became a burden or threat to us. The moment the society contacted him, or pursued him in any fashion. He would disappear from our lives. Like a shadow dispelled by the sun. God, that sounds edgy. He told me once. Oh yeah, isn't Joshua voiced by Johnny on Bosch? Yeah, I remember his battle lines. I was like, wait, is that Johnny on Bosch? I forgot about that. I kind of wish they voiced the rest of the cutscenes, but oh well. Battle lines are enough, I guess. What? What's that supposed to... Estelle, I understand how you feel. He was part of our family. It isn't easy to just say goodbye so suddenly. There are some lines which a man can never bring himself to cross. Ever. So please, try to understand what You knew. Hey Lum, how you doing? You knew that Joshua might leave us someday and never said anything to me or did anything about it. You knew. And you didn't. I'm sorry, I hate you! Cassius. Jera. I'm sorry you had to see that. No, it's... Why do I get the feeling you're biting back a lecture? I stumbled into your life from a disaster of my own. You saved me just as you did Joshua. I understand what both of you and Joshua must be thinking. Indeed. If I may make a single comment though, from a woman's perspective? Of course. At this point, you and Joshua are essentially the two most wretchedly miserable sons of dogs I have ever had the displeasure of knowing. God, Shara is pissed. Daddy issues the game. Oh, I love all the rain splatters blurring different parts of the screen. Cool. Must be murder on the frame a bit right though. No. Just no way. Joshua wouldn't run away. Oh, you okay, miss? What are you doing without an umbrella? You'll get soaked if you remain out in this mess. You should head on home. Home? Home. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh, we're going back to Roland, are we? You know, I wonder if we'll just retread the same 4 cities in order. Maybe not in order again, but retread it, but with different, you know, obviously different things in the story. I should head home. Joshua must have headed home. He probably went right back home. Huh? Thanks, Mr. Guard. I'll head home right away. What was that all about? I swear I've seen her somewhere before. Bruh. I was all over town in the last game. Wait, isn't that the girl who stopped the coup? Bruh. We are off to a seriously depressing and gloomy start, huh? Like, no recap, no nothing? I mean, like, I guess they did intend for you to play it right away, but, me and playing games and their sequels one after the other? Nah, we don't do that here. How long has it been since I played Battle Network 3 and still haven't booted up Battle Network 4? You know, Battle Network 4 is a special case in the Battle Network series. Why, Estelle? You shine like the sun. This sounds like that researcher dude. Never mind. It's just Joshua being edgelord again. I think. My time with you was the happiest and the most painful I've ever known. Just as the brightest light cast the darkest shadow. Oh my fuck! I forgot how much of a cutie can be. Dark past and everything. Oh. As much as I'm cringing or overly cringing, I love it. I mean, like, I'm a sucker for this stuff. Unless it's done to an extremely annoying degree, I'll basically eat this up. If you stayed with me, you'd find out just how disgusting my true nature is. Sometimes I think it would have been better if we'd never met. Don't say that, Joshua. God, that is bright. Oh my god, those skies. I don't know. Oh, and that's just my monitor. Huh. I heard Joshua? He wishes he'd never met me. He said that. No. No. Huh? Wait. Huh? Wait. Who? He looks familiar. I mean, the green hair obviously speaks to me. But like... well, let's see. Insensitive... Okay, he's just some random asshole who's probably gonna be a significant character in this game. I wanna give that away. Come on now, look at this clear blue sky. Is he hitting on her when she's going through her oh boy. Oh wait, is it gonna be our tutorial fight? You have the gentle kiss of the wind on your cheek. Lovely girl like you ain't allowed to be sad on a gorgeous day like this. It's sad in ideas, too, you know. Hey, wait a sec. I'm not dangerous. Well, okay, maybe I come across as... Anyway, you just caught my eye the moment you came aboard, you see? You seem a little broken up over since, so I thought to myself, hey, I'll put a smile on her face with my overpowering charm. I don't quite get what you mean, but thanks, I guess. Right. Yeah, I remember, Estelle and Joshua, like, initially they kind of grew up together, essentially, like, brothers and sisters, but then as they grew up and the game developed, that relationship eventually shifted towards a more romantic one, where Estelle eventually started falling in love over Joshua, but couldn't exactly, like, place her thoughts together as, like, do I really love him, like, love him, or, like, she was, like, unsure of, where her heart was, and I think, to an extent, Joshua, too, but to an even more painful extent, knowing what he knew from the whole revelations that came into that were revealed during the end of the game and now. But yeah, I guess Estelle still doesn't get it, huh? To be honest, this is what we usually call putting the moves on. So I'll bite it. Want to head down to the lower observation deck? Get drinks down there too? I'd be happy to treat a new friend. What'd you say? Well, I appreciate the offer, but I'm not really in the mood. I'm sorry, can you just... I think I see how it is. You're in the mood for a tutorial fight. Alright, time to knock it off with the commands and put on the work face, huh? After all, it's my job to guide lost lambs like you. Your job? Yeah, darn right, look at this. I thought he was gonna shoot a gun at me. He pulled out a gun, it's just a medallion. I was like, wait, we're going from 0 to 100 already. The previously insensitive... Previously insensitive. Jerk held forth a medallion with the chalice engraved in the center. I'm not sure if I should remember that from the last game, but was it? Eh? That's... Isn't that the seal of the Septian Church? Bingo. This is the Grail emblem. Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Kevin Graham. Looks and, moves aside, I really am a priest of the Septian Church. Oh, wow. Wait, for real? Or is this another joke? Why do you have to doubt me still? I'm a serious devoted priest, you know? Never missed a trying to read prayers, have my testaments, right at, eh? I think I left them on my seat. Sorry. Yeah, that really helps your case there. You really are kind of a weirdo, Father. Father Kevin. Laughter. Victory is mine. That's more like it. Cute girls like you deserve the smile. Anyway, if you want, I'll give you an ear in my official priestly capacity. No pickup lines, I promise. Adios might be dead otherwise. Well, okay. But, where do I even... Wait, hold on now. I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry anyway. It's my fault. Oh, great goddess. Stay there, child. You've been keeping this bottled up for ages, haven't you? My shoulder is yours. Come on. Try it all out. I'm here. Kevin, right? I'm sorry, that was pathetic of me. Hey, no big, seriously. Shoulder's always got a room for a girl to cry on. So how about it? Feel a little bit better now? Yeah, a little. I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. I'm a member of the Bracer Guild. Top rank. I should know- Oh, wait. No, wait, I wasn't the top rank. Because I missed out on certain side quests, so I couldn't get my full rank up. Oh, I remember the side quests I missed out on. Because I accidentally progressed the story one flag too far and I locked myself out. Oh my god. Time to replay. No, even if I did speedrun, I replaying like 20 plus hours. Cause like with the thing with the Trails games, or at least like going off of Trails 1, every little story bit progresses the world's like story bit by bit. And I say that as in every NPC, for the most part, has their own little daily routine, and every time you progress the main story, everyone moves along in their day. Like, say like mom, dad, and a daughter at their homes eating breakfast, and you advance the story cutscene by just one thing. The mom's already out shopping for food in the market, the daughter's out playing, dad's doing work, and then you progress again, it's like, the mother's going back, the daughter probably got lost and that's probably a side quest, and the dad is like, where's my daughter? Or something like that. Like, every little bit changes, including certain key collectibles, which in the first game, if you manage to acquire all 10 of these books, you get Estelle and Joshua's ultimate weapons, and I missed out on 2 of those 10 books and I was so mad. As early as chapter 3, oh no, not chapter 3. I kind of forget how many chapters there are, by the way, but I missed it as early as the 3rd volume, whenever that appeared in the game, and they started appearing early, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, in terms of like overall playthrough pacing, you guys better sit down and get some food, Because I'm going to search every nook and cranny that I can possibly see, so I don't miss out again. This game truly does deserve, like, in my opinion, like, how do I word this? It deserves your time and effort of digging around to this degree. That's how much, like, I praise Trails 1. Estelle, eh? Dang, even your name is cute. And you know what's cute? My fist on your face. Hang on, you said the Bracer Guild? Yeah, I'm a newly minted senior bracer. Might be hard to believe after seeing me break down like that, though. No, not at all. Now that you mention it, you do kind of look loaded for a bear, or for bear. Does loaded for bear mean like armed to the teeth, or just like, or is it just like a phrase meaning like her looks as a veteran bracer or something? I don't remember. I don't think I've ever heard the phrase loaded for bear before. You a martial artist of some kind? I guess you can call me that. I focus on staff combat. Though you said you're a priest, Kevin. I do appreciate the shoulder, but I gotta admit, you don't look much like any priest I know or would trust usually. Cause they through the chest, madam. Well, I admit that us wandering priests are a sheep of a different color. Wandering what now? Well, okay. You know how there's villages and farms and whatnot without churches, right? My order heads to places at set times each year and offers church services and teaches Sunday school. Think of it as a home delivery churching or something like that. Huh. I never knew there were priests like that, but it does make a lot of sense. And unlike church-bound priests, there's a lot of us who are more carefree about dress code. The church just kind of lets us do our thing, so... well, fair enough, I guess. So, Kevin, I guess you're off to some village somewhere? Not immediately. I only just arrived in Liberal. Or, Liberal? Yeah, I think that's the only way you pronounce it, right? If someone can correct me on this, or any future pronunciations, please do so. Because I think I remember... Oh, fuck. Oh god, now I remember the cringy part of the playthrough from Trails 1. There's a character named Agate. I mispronounced his name for kind of a long time, and I've oh my god. Because, like, I never found myself ever pronouncing Agate, so I didn't know how to pronounce it for my first time until I think off stream. I looked up Google, and then or dictionary.com and pressed the pronunciation button, and once I heard it, I'm like, I was saying it wrong the whole goddamn time. Oh. Oh hey, at least these dumb memories are making me remember other characters. So there was Agate, there was, let me see, obviously there was Shara, Josh, Cannon Girl, I don't remember her name though. I think, yeah, I mean, obviously Agate. Was there one other person, or was that pretty much like the core team? Estelle, Joshua, Shara, the girl, Agate. What was that one princess or Royal Academy girl? The girl with the falcon. Yeah, she was... Oh my god, I remember, she was broken. She had like the most amazing debuff. Like, well, I think it was attack and defense down, and it was like so brokenly powerful and strong in terms of damage it dealt too. I think I heard that they nerfed it in SC and the third, but I'll have to see for myself. The High Seed dispatched me here since, apparently. There's not enough wandering priests around here right now. Oh, really? Okay then. The high seat. They mentioned that in Sunday school, but I don't remember where. It's the holy city in Arteria, in the middle of the continent. Anyway, I figured I'd do a bit of sightseeing before I went and reported my assignment to the Bishop of Bransell Cathedral. Well, here I am. That just seems a bit irresponsible of me. You really are kind of a half-baked priest, aren't you? Hey, it's cool. I'm just checking out the places I'd be wandering to in advance. Besides, I got to meet a troubled and lovely young woman. This is surely a blessing for Midas. Praise be to her name. Smooth recovery there. Really, thank you, either way. Letting it all out helped to clear my head a bit, I think. Seriously, I'm being a ninny. I should trust Joshua. He wouldn't do anything stupid, right? Ugh. Oh man. I need to take another shot. If I remember correctly, didn't Joshua use some kind of like spell, chloroform, or whatever it was to, what was it? Force Estelle to, or to knock her unconscious with whatever he used? Yeah, I think it was like a quick, like, napkin swipe or something, and then, like, she ended up, taking a whiff, was it? And then just collapsing, and Joshua just jumped away. Actually, no, wait, did Joshua jump away? No, because I think, Shara said Joshua put her into his room and then made his escape or something. Yeah, I think that was how it played out. Huh? Who? Oh, Joshua is my brother, sort of, in a sense. Yeah. Please tell me by the end of SC, or at least like during the middle, or during the 2/3 part of the game, she actually. Oh, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? He disappeared suddenly, which has been a bit of a shock. Disappeared, huh? You mean he ran away from home? No. He just went back home ahead of me, like the rest of us. I mean, he's family. He wouldn't just run off on his own. I see. Really though, what was I thinking? Worst mistake ever, telling him how I felt, especially at that moment. Next time I see him, I'll have to make up some kind of excuse about that. Hey, Estelle? Huh? Well, like I was saying, I'm basically a tourist without a plan or clue right now, so, how's about I land with you in Roland and make sure you get home safely? What? Playboy at it again.